Noah was standing at the end of the age of consciousness, about to float into human government, and that in spite of all of that, he stepped out of his era and found grace. It was not that grace found him, but he found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and consequently a revolution evolved in his life because he transcended his era and the dispensation of his time and moved into that which was hidden but revealed unto him, and he found it because it was hidden. You don't find something that's not hidden. He found it because it was hidden. Grace was hidden, and Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and consequently was able to operate on a level that transcended his time and situation. Imagine that we can find things about God that cause us to transcend where we are and operate as if we were translated into something that has been held back. Imagine that the secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and that God would show you things that haven't even happened yet so that you could be ready for them before they happen. Imagine that you could touch into a vein in the spirit that released something that your circumstances were destitute of, and yet you were able to channel them into this present world because of your closeness to God. Imagine that while other people were drowning, you were floating. Imagine while other people were dying, you were living. Imagine while other people were going under, you were going up. Imagine while other people were being laid off, you were hiring people. Imagine while other people were committing suicide, you were smiling and having abundant life. Imagine that you had disrupted the culture, the order, the societal trends of the times in such a profound and didactic way that you turned out to be on the right side of history and not the wrong side of history that God had allowed you to find. Somebody shout grace. Oh my God, when you say it, hell gets nervous and demons tremble and Satan becomes upset. Somebody say grace. When you say it, your mind gets better, your anxiety dissipates, your worry leaves, your guilt, your shame, your anxiety, all these. Somebody shout grace. That I don't deserve, I didn't earn, I didn't work for it, but I just became eligible by the mercy of God. Somebody shout grace. Grace is not just mercy and forgiveness, but grace is power. Grace is the ability. Grace is the unction to function in things that would have killed somebody else, but you got the grace for it. And when you got the grace for it, you can put up with it. That's why you can't always take the advice of your sister girl, your girlfriends, or your comrades, because sometimes their advice is based on gracelessness. And yet you have the grace to put up with something that they couldn't stand, and they're telling you, if I was you, I would shut up, you're not me. I have the grace to be me. I have the grace to raise this child. I have the grace to be married to this man. I have the grace to do this job. I have the grace to run for this office. I have the grace to move into this position. I have found grace. Power, electric, intensity, force, might, electricity. I got it. I got grace. I don't care how old I am. I don't care what I look like. I don't care whether you like me or not. If I got the grace, I got the grace, and nothing you can do about it. Oh, I feel it. I feel it because I'm walking in it, and I'm standing in it, and I'm breathing it, and I'm living in it. I'm standing in the grace of God. I'm 65 years standing in the grace of God. Still got unction, still got fire, still got glory. That's grace.